Hey YouTube, this is the Robinhood Investor. Hope you had a great week of trading. As always, I really appreciate the support. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more about investing, subscribe to this channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to invest $1,000 in the stock market. I've been getting a lot of questions about how to invest as a beginner. So if you're relatively new to investing, this video is for you. $1,000 is a lot of money, but I don't think it's enough to purchase enough stocks to be diversified. Now, the reason you want to be diversified is to have exposure to different types of assets and sectors. So that if one sector or market is impacted negatively, you're not affected as much. So my strategy is invest in low cost exchange traded funds that track the market or a specific sector. First, I would buy 3 shares of VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500. It tracks the S&P 500 and represents 500 of the largest US companies. And as of October 31st, 2018, the fund total net assets is $431 billion. Current price, as I mentioned, is $251. And the volume is relatively high, so you can easily get in and out of this position. I'm going to switch to Seeking Alpha. So the expense ratio is 0.04%, which is 96% lower than the average expense ratio of funds with similar holdings. You want this to be as low as possible. This is essentially built into the fund itself, so it's deducted from your portfolio every year. Dividend yield is 1.84%, which means it pays out $4.63. Now let's look at the sectors. So the sector breakdown for Vanguard S&P 500 VOO, it's 22% in technology, financials has 16%, healthcare has 15%, consumer cyclicals has 11.58%, industrials has 9.89%, consumer staples has 7.76%, and the rest are minor holdings in energy, communications, utilities, real estate, and basic materials. Top 10 holdings make up 21% of the portfolio, which includes Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, Facebook, ExxonMobil, and Google. So as you can see here at the bottom, number of holdings is 515. So it's not exactly 500 companies, but it's pretty close. And it allows you to easily diversify in these different sectors. So as I mentioned, I would buy 3 shares of VOO, which equals to $754.47. Next, I would buy 1 share of VGT, which is Vanguard Information Technology ETF, which is currently priced at $182.77. This tracks the performance of a benchmark index that measures return in stocks in the tech sector. And as of October 31st, 2018, the fund total net assets is $22 billion. Expense ratio is 0.1%, which is 92% lower than the average expense ratio of funds with similar holdings. Dividend yield is 1.07%, which means it pays out $1.95 per year. Now looking at the sector breakdown, since this is a tech ETF, majority of the stocks are in the tech sector. So 83% are in tech, financial is 9.62%, industrial is 5.34%, and the rest are minor holdings. Top 10 holdings are in Apple, Microsoft, Visa, Intel, Cisco, MasterCard, Oracle, NVIDIA, Adobe, IBM. And that makes up 56.64% of the portfolio. And this has about 323 stocks in this specific fund, but 50% of it are in the top 10. So after buying 3 shares of VOO and 1 share of VGT, that leaves me with $62.76, which you can either hold as cash or buy a stock you're interested in. I personally would hold as cash so that when I see a stock at a good price, I can buy that stock. That's all for this video. How would you invest $1,000? Comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more about investing, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.